Till your good is your better.
Till your good is your better.
And your better is your best.
And your better is your best.
Black people.
Black people.
You were once great.
You were once great.
You shall be great again.
You shall be great again.
Lose not faith.
Lose not faith.
Lose not courage.
Lose not courage.
Go forward.
Go forward.
Uplift the race.
Uplift the race.
Harambe.
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 Yo, this go out to all my sisters, unappreciated or not, cause I just wanna let you know you got it going on, sister. Halik, I'll call you peeking cause your skin tone sandy. Intoxicating lips reminding alcoholic of brown brandy. Of the gallon in your love, many men dream of wallowing. But look at you and most brothers got a hard time swallowing. No need for blushing, I told them kids hushing. Tone it down a bit, Senorita was about to say something. A stealth bomber could have a hard time following your curves. And a minister wouldn't dare repeat the words of what I do to you. Performing tricks like Houdini, the freaks come out at night. I take you to the point where you hear voices whispering, coming to the light. Your walk is music when I'm looking at your grooves. Your tongue is lotion on my back and stool. Sugar, let's make moves. I want you closer to my body than my epidermis, keeping me warmer than a thermos and causing flames like a furnace. I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones and my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. To my sweet Pekin Rican, you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. You're all I need. You got what I need. Indonesia, don't you let them call you weed, you're a lotus. Method footage straight, sweet, you're all I need. Bow legs and kegs, soft but firm enough to hold eggs. During a 10K run, and you won't break one. I saw your ex-man, I mentioned your name, he said Lord. Being with you was the closest thing he had to his God. I asked him why'd he break it off, he couldn't handle your religion. You wanted doves and all he had to offer you was pigeon. You're soft-spoken but you're well-represented. Your smile's a full moon on dark skin that becomes accented. I look at you and see stars from being dazed. Brothers ask to hit the brown sugar cause my eyes is all glazed. I sit back for a minute, laugh and chuckle, cause thoughts of you gripping me like a palm has got me harder than a knuckle. Your love full blown, overshadowing like an eclipse. Your tongue is mother's milk between ebony lips. Watch them hips. I wipe my brow because sweat starts to dripping on your air of dairy sugar. I can hardly get a grip. Now I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones in my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. To my sweet Pekin Rican, you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. You're all I need. You got what I need. You're all I need. You got what I need. Check it out, y'all. Razia, your loving is crazy. You drain the most active men to be in couch potato lazy. His ways in the breeze like the island trees. Your length represents a strength on the power to the 10th. We get together and go on to the break of dawn. Ginseng and bananas enhance the way that I perform. Lukewarm whispers in my ear calm the savage storm. And every time you make me let off, it's like I'm being reborn. You blow up the spot and make it hotter than the Bahamas in hell. When you express yourself like the Rebel X. Man, she give me what I need, I mean. She my private freak, get my own personal schemes. Don't get me wrong, she's all woman and no oh. But when it comes down to bedtime, she's just down for a little more than the money in the middle. And expresses her love for me in more ways than fruit combinations of Skittles. On her stomach, behind her thighs, got me hung like men in cloth. Sometimes I smack her on the cheeks just to let her know who's boss. I call her quarter cause she's always got my back in any season and down for all reasons. Now I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones in my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones in my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. To my sweet Pekin Rican, you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. You're all I need. You got what I need. You're all I need. You got what I need. To my sweet Pekin Rican, you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. You're all I need. You got what I need. You're all I need.
family.
No testing weed.
Much progression be.
Follow weed.
Where we sniping these
Hypersimiles.
jokers
Violate.
hang from the
Timber
tree. I'm catching lights like a spectrum. Props I collecting my kick as if I were a rectum. Brothers, women, and children, make sure you protect them.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, raise, toast, then drink. Woo! Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 What? Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Today has started crazy already. I can smell the fuckery that's a cooking. I'm sitting here and I have not been able to get anything right. I just found out one of my programs, I'm going to have to get rid of it, which is going to save me some money. But I'm, because I got up this morning and what I found out was that it's not hooked up to my Instagram. But it's not like we got a lot of people coming to us from Instagram. So I'm starting not to need some of these functions as I start writing and getting stuff because I can post stuff slowly anyway. And it's like, hey, it's all cool. So it just revealed to me this morning with some type of update that I don't need it. So that's a little bit of extra money in the coffers of my pocket, and I can save, so I can just get rid of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if it don't correct itself by tomorrow, I will be closing my account because this shit is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know, it's one of those things that I used to use. Actually, I've been using it for years, where you could post to multiple platforms at one time. Makes it kind of easier so I can let people know. But it is not like we're getting flocks and flocks of people that stop and say, hey, Brother Hatim is streaming. Oh, hey, drop everything we doing. Gye-Nyame Journey is on the air. Let's get over there. No, we ain't at that point. So we do have our loyal folks, and all of them could get an email. You know what I'm saying? Or if we move back to the text piece, because if I start cutting down on some of these expenses, I could start the text message piece back up slowly and surely. You know what I'm saying? Because some people do want to go back to the text message thing. But, you know, like I said, I'm expending too much money, and I'm sitting up here trying to do these posts and trying to perfect this game, but I'm sitting up here looking at some of this shit like, nah, don't need it. Don't need it. Let me say that, though. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say this, though. But anyway, family, I want to welcome you because it is marvelous. It's fantastic to once again be standing in the congregation of the mighty, in the home of the stubborn minority, in a place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media! I'm your host, Brother Hatim. Of course, you know that this is a Heart of a Simba production all day, every day. And of course, we are on the Ujamaa toe, so we want to give all the Ujamaa babies a round of applause. And we don't do nothing here but strive to blow up those old paradigms. Hey, I think your keys is getting stuck, man. Kwame, you got a bunch of G's, a bunch of U's, a bunch of J's, a bunch of A's, a bunch of F's, a bunch of M's, a bunch of T's, a bunch of S's. So I'm just letting you know. All right, so let's see how is it going down over here. Because hell yeah, like I said, I need to start. I'm going to have to start slimming down so I can save some money because I got some other projects that I'm working on. And I need to save me some time in the morning so I don't have to send out all those posts because once I start streaming, it lets people know, right? Then we start talking about G&J Media, G&J.media, G&J.media, G&J.media. You know what I'm saying? And I can post up on the Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? And maybe the Facebook page will post it. You know what I'm saying? Then I could just do, and turn that shit off. Because I'm about to look at the price of it and go in and cancel it. Because when they did that shit this morning, it ain't do nothing but say, hey, Hatim, you don't need this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I go on when I do, because like I said, I could post straight from my computer some of the stuff that I want to post, right? Just some of the shit. Just don't have to post, just some of the shit that I want to post. It's crazy. But anyway, let's go on. The rap for the day is the Players Pyramid, Umoja, and the final note. And we are done with this chapter of the rant. We done did it. Told you we was going to do it. We done went through the whole book. So, so people gonna have a nice little surprise coming because, like I said, I'm gonna be looking at some of this. We're gonna be rewriting and getting it together. So, it's gonna look good. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. Thank you for being in the house. It look like it's just me and you this morning, my brother. So we're gonna toast it up. But hey, let's get ready for this rant. We're gonna go and turn off these other platforms, turn off the other platforms, family. Oh, by the way, let me do what I need to do first. If you did not catch the show last night, it was a humdinger, right? We will be re-airing it at 1:30 this afternoon. Well, actually, it's going to be the podcast. You can catch it on the podcast. It shows up. Click on it. It's up. All our shows is on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So, because once again, starting to learn, right? Go to where you shine at. You know what I'm saying? I love being able to look out and see myself. But if it's just me and one other brother, we don't, you know what I'm saying? We doing better on the podcast side of the game than we are with the streaming side of the game. Let me say that again. We're doing better on the podcast side of the game than we are doing on the stream part of the game, right? This right here, we're getting a few people. On the podcast, we got more people. We got more regular people. We got people actually taking the time to download our shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, why even do this? You know what I'm saying? Why? You know what I'm saying? I don't, because some of the audience that I'm trying to reach, you know what I'm saying? They're on the podcast side of the game. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, I'll talk to my audience about that. That's probably be one of the write-ups that they get because I really want to see how y'all feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, because, maybe y'all like the facial expressions. I don't know. But with the podcast, regardless of what you're doing, you could just turn on the podcast and not have to worry about it burning up your whole battery, not have to sit there and watch because it is not like we always got stuff where we putting up and showing you. We're not doing a presentation, so you could just listen and do your work. You can listen and do your workout. You can listen and walk. You can listen and drive. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I'm saying? So, so it's kind of, I'm sitting up like, ooh, okay. Because I really started looking, I'm really starting to look at the numbers, and I'm starting to really wonder, what are we doing here? And why are we doing? Right? See, because some stuff I need to cut down on so that I can actually save some time. You understand what I'm saying? But it is what it is. And this is just some thoughts for right now. So, those that are tuning in later, go and check it out. Let me know. Let us know what you think. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you think. Right? But anyway, we're going to get to the toast. So let me do this. I want to do something else first. Let me see. Mosh, turn that down. Real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. So we're going to go on over and we are going to, we're going to get ready for our rant. Ain't that right, Anime? We getting ready for the rant? Going to get ready. Oh, before we go there, we got to go on and make sure we let you know. Baynu Health. Right now they got the CMOS. They are moving into the green business. You know what I'm saying? We might be getting some microgreens too, y'all. So, like I said, trying to bring that health. Baynu Health. New gangsters in the game. Squeezing in. And squeezing out competition. They want to have a monopoly. I don't know why. I didn't know Baynu was so gangster until yesterday. Can't go and tell him or I end up in the trunk like the other individual. You ain't seen nothing till you seen a gangster Phoenix. So Baynu Malls coming to the internet near you. We also are sponsored by Lil Booties Matter. Lingerie created for petite people by petite people. You know what I'm saying? Fun size women that like to look good
in their undergarments. They wanted fit right. So they had to come up and design their own. So Little Booties Matter, Ohio.com. Little Booties Matter, Ohio.com. L-I-L. Lil. All right, Lil. Booties. Little Booties Matter. Little Booties Matters, Ohio.com. Now, from there we're going to move to, I put it on yesterday, and I take them off before I go to sleep because I don't want to roll over and break my beads. But, I mean, I wore them last set of beads for about 4 years. No, it was about 4 years? 3 years? You know, then they broke, and then Sister Cynthia put them back together for me. No, was it who put it back? Somebody put some back together for me, and they recently just broke again. So it's been like 2 years between beads. But Blossom 7 Creation, she puts her foot on it. Go to Blossom 7 Creations, blossom7creations.com, where they're accentuating elegance. All right, so now, also we got DDW's Floor and More LLC. They do drywall, waxing, painting, and more. You know what I'm saying? You can hit them up for more information at 614-735-4168. All these people, family, when you get out and you reach out to them, if you do, let them know that you heard about them from Gye-Nyame Journey. Hell, who knows? They might give you a discount. What? Gye-Nyame Journey? What? Yeah, you never know. So anyway, let's get it. It's time for us to get it. So, all right, family. Join us over at GNJ.media, 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 GNJ.media. Do I need to say it one more time? No, I don't. So here we go. All right. We are about to hit off on this rant. Anime, if you would please, can I get some sound effects? There we go. Let's get it. All right, family, man. Oh, man. This has been a marvelous journey. We have went through the whole of the Players Pyramid. Man, oh man, this is a book that I sat on for about 9 to 10 years, and it has been out for a while now, but you know, I haven't had a chance to go back through it, and I want to thank those of you who sat through it with me, right? You know. So right now, what we have done, we have went through the first chapter. We went through the preface and the introduction. We talked about the pyramid. We talked about the building blocks. We talked about why we move up the Nguzo Saba. We talked about the use of meditation, and we talked about the 7 tools. We done moved through the building block of Amani, Kuumba, Nia, Ujamaa, Ujamaa, Kujichagulia, and we are on the final building block, which is Umoja. So I want to give y'all a round of applause for hanging in there. Man, oh man, oh man. So let's go. We're gonna go through the Umoja, and we're gonna go through the final notes. So here we go. Umoja is the principle, of course. For those who don't speak the language, it's unity. The day of the week is Monday. I'm saying that only for those who are not in the culture. Numbers are 1 and 9. Element is air. Color is violet. Unity, to strive for a principled and harmonious togetherness in the family, community, nation, and world African community. from the African openness to the tree of life, because the human being is spirit. The human being may communicate with spirit, say the knowledge holders. Nice. Say the knowledge holders, centering leads to self-knowledge. No, my fault. Centering, say the knowledge holders, centering leads to self-knowing. Self-knowing is the dynamic of destiny, says the knowledge holders. The relation to the center is the guide for the self. The center is the reflector for the self, say the knowledge holders. So now let's get into it. We have finally made it to Umoja, the capstone of our pyramid. This is the step where we begin to actualize everything we have been working towards. Although unity fits at the top of our metaphorical pyramid, this principle is actually the center of the Nguzo Saba. You know how we talk about the center? You know, from the African Open Tree Life, because we done read about 4 proverbs that talk about centering and the center. When I say the center, I mean all of the principle must pass through this point for success to come from you. At this point, you must review all steps and make sure you have applied all the instructions. This is the point where you release the power of the universe to aid you in your quest. Here we must expand ourselves and trust in the process that we have set in motion. Family, this whole process piece is very, very important for us. First off, one of the things that came across last night on the show was we was talking about something, and I said we have to remember we come from a culture of mastery, right? We have descended into a culture that demands for us not to be masters, but to be jacks of all trades. People who are not focused on particular things, right? And what we want to get back is to a culture of mastery. And part of that mastery process is, or part of the mastery, because I use the word I'm about to use or talk about, part of the mastery or part of the thing that helps us get to mastery is applying a process, is adhering to a process. And many of us are not used to processes. We're used to doing things out of order. We're used to doing things chaotically. You know what I'm saying? A process allows us to bring things into order so that we can go on and move through it and get what we need when we need to get it so that we can move rapidly towards mastery. And many of us, the world does not want us to do that. Many of us are not used to it, so it's very uncomfortable. For many of us, we feel that it's a waste of time. And family, I'm here to tell you that it's not a waste of time. It's very important. So you need to learn how to adhere to the process, right? Find a process, adhere to it, seek mastery. Trust the process that we have set in motion. You got to trust this process. It's a process. In Umoja, we learn, don't trust Brother Hatim, trust the process. In Umoja, we learn to trust the fact that we are spiritual beings and are able to accomplish anything that we set out to do. We have the power of the Creator and the blessing of our ancestors to help us manifest our goals. We have to face the fact that everything that we have in our life at this present time is of our own making. Ooh, that one will make you sore. Just because we do not understand the laws of creation does not excuse us from their results. Law of creation is the same. For everything in the universe connected, and the law of creation is the same. What we have here is a simple process that we can put to work for us. And we have to then have trust in the process once we begin. We'll get what we focus on. Many of us feel, or often feel, that we are victims of circumstances, but that is far from the truth. It may feel good to blame others for where your life is now, but whether you want to accept it, or whether you want to accept the fact or not, you are fully responsible for where you are right now. Your choices have brought you to this very point, or this very spot. The good news is that it is not over yet. You can make choices that will send your life in the direction you desire to go this very second. By using the principle of Umoja, you can bring all the short lessons together in practice and utilize them to change your life one building block at a time. All of the principles must be applied from within first, and unity is no different. But unity has a paradoxical nature. Although it starts within, it is a fact that we live in a unified universe. So the internal work that you do ultimately affects everything. That is how powerful you are. Now, if the laws apply when you don't know, think of how much more powerful you become when you understand how they work. This is why I say it's always good to consciously apply systems. Many of us, we are unconsciously applying systems. And because we work with them unconsciously, the effects are not as profound and not as powerful. But when you are focused and you understand how a process works, and you're able to see it, and you're able to see it growing, the effect is profound. You know what I'm saying? The effect, and you kind of help speed up the process because you understand what's going on. You have a better idea what's going on. You know what's next. When you constantly apply this principle to your life, projects, and teams, the result happens faster and the outcome is more powerful and lasting. We're going to move to the final note. Final note. From the African openers to the tree of life, initiation teaches perpetual initiation, said the knowledge holders. African openings to the tree of life, Erskine Peters. I hope this book helps you in whatever you do. I wanted to keep it simple and short. I don't believe that the road to success, enlightenment, and etc. needs to be complicated. I believe in finding a system, simplifying it, and putting it to work. Just like with everything else, you should try this system out. Keep what works and discard the rest. One day I look forward to meeting you, and maybe you can share some new information with me that may help me on my journey. Remember, we all are connected, and we all can learn from each other. So I wish the best in all your endeavors, and I'd like to thank you for even considering reading this book. May the Creator and the ancestors smile upon you. Hotep. Hatem Gye-Nyame. All right, so that is the Players Pyramid. All right, on 10 minutes. All right, family. Let's go and hit that horn, anime. I ain't got too much to rant on that. He said it himself. It did his own work. All right, then also, family, as we say in Gye-Nyame, get that. Yeah. Now get the hell up out of my classroom. All right, family, we're about to do this toast. It's time for the toast. I didn't even have my coffee. What? All right. Man, I've been saying it. I gotta make it. I gotta make some. I gotta check my scobies. I ain't checked my scobies in months. I hope they okay. All right, so first off, family, we're going to lift up our glass to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. Lift up our glass, we salute that Creator, and we say, Ashe. Moving through fast, so keep up. All right, family, we're going to lift up our glass to our personal ancestors. You got Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Tex, Senator Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris Fenner, Gaston, Dean, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva, Brown, Margaret Ellis, Watch Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gangs, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twigs, Watch Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nicky Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Falar, Montague Pimentel, No More X, Pet Mount, Rob Malik, Foucault, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, at the Farmer, Elder Millie Dix, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ryan Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, and Luce Wright, Derek L. Pulley, and Luxter Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks, Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crowley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Johnny Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Rich Trigg, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Anna Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Grinneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sale, Willie Levita Farmer, Aunt Goso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, said Barry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joan Thorne, Edgar Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick David, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keisha Larice, Linda Watson, Hammond, Gerald Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mel Joe Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sam Stelber, Hader Pearson, Sturgeon Thorne, Richard Thorne, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thorne, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thorne, Frankie Quills, Rennie Thorne, Bernie Squills, Ernestine Jackson, Ricky Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. Wassine, James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Ward, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Haley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Keller, Brother Mary Martineer, Adam Ted Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson, Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Miller, Stan Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, George Donald, Murphy, D'Amica Russ, Diddy Monage, Gene Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Filani, Jim Robinson, Class Johnson, Valerie Clark, John Mary Sullivan, Doug Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFreed Hines, Isaac Bostic, and the Bostic, Winfrey Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradlin, Kevin Spradlin, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Pinto Jr., Miriam Johnson, Will Longmire, Ida Cantney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles D. Mosley, Dr. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Neil Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Swen Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Danny Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Eddie Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim okay, I know where I'm at. Lost it for a second. We are on here. We Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Pookie. We got, also known as Gypsy, got Reverend Roosevelt Word, the First Stage Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ron Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClellan, Jerry Doe, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Goshay, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Mark Armstead, Dan Scott, Eric Armstrong, Claire Fox, Dean Evans, Archie Beck, Adam McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca as Honor, Arthur Honor, Henry Reed, Charles Reed, Yolanda Baker, Patricia Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball, Vernon, Bradley Kim, here, Tell McCase, Mr. Sturr, Sally Mae Baker, at the Baker, Riola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino, Baby Hatch, Hasim, Malin Miller, Jose Hatstack, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Nick Nixon, John Bowie, Lester, Richard Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robin Nelson, Brent Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Jabel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary William, Leroy Q. Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Evans Mighty, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carly, Little Green, at the Green, Pat Vaughn, John Dewey, Rubier, Tim Butler, Raymond Lord, Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownie Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruth Brown, Chelsea. I'm going to start at J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton, Bob Name, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownie Sr., Henry Wilson, Ruth Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Don Irby, Humphrey Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Rosetta Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Nevea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Nevea McCormick, Nevea McCormick, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Leasley. We got totally lost it.
Bye.
You gone?
Yeah.
All right, y'all got 4 minutes. Give me Sabrina Easily, Shine Easily, Jabez McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Sheikh Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lord Fernandez, Jack LaProlis, Reginald Ivory, Maxine Corporate, Joe Swan, and Monty Grace, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Evans McDad, Benny Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell, Brett Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, John Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shell Jr., Damien Top, Christina Banks, Josephine Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joey, Ryan Walls Wiggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Ken Simmons, Sam McClain, Leonard Jones, Sonny Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, got Mr. Thornton, Johanna Jasana Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan II, Henry S. II, Fanny L. Webb, Dan Walton, Nalauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny P. Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We also got a Fatima McNair, Elijah Hakeem and Comar, Albert T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Reed Mackey, Victor Bolton, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Jesse Carl White, Desi Woods, Chilla Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Wester, Alice Wester, Ivy Wester, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Demond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, Sylvester Foster. We got Charles A. Young, Sylvester Foster, James Liz Winston, Harry Ben Julio Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don, David Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Mentor, May Smith, one that Florian Seth Gibbs, Carl William Dr. Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice, Andre Martin, Babel Williams, Terry Brown, Keisha Bennett, Ivana K. Carlos Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brandon Porter. Y'all can leave now. Craig Lee Jones, Granny Bueller, Papa Al Reese, and Annette Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gillett, Shonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reese, Amanda Reese, Josh Reesley, and the Kate, Pam Johnson, Bill Reese Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, Mama Moon, also known as Mama Moon, Sheeta Anley, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Out of Spade, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, Charles Stevenson, King Pleasant, Sarah Keaton, Nina Shepard, Brett L. Woodland, Mabel Hassan, Wilbert Shepard, Dennis Jackson. We got William Hassan, Jardine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilford, Fred Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Avishel Roboleto, Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Deborah Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III, and Renoko Rashidi. So here we go, family. Let's. Where we at? Give it here, anime. Thank you. Say Ashe. All right, family. Give me a second. Gotta check on my girls real quick. Let's see. There we go. Y'all gonna check that out for a second.
Minute by minute.
Minute by minute.
Hour by hour.
Hour by hour.
You lose your history.
You lose your history.
You lose your power.
You lose your power.
Minute by minute.
Minute by minute.
Hour by hour.
Hour by hour.
You lose your faith.
You lose your faith.
You lose your power.
You lose your power.
If it is to be,
If it is to be,
it's up to me.
it's up to me.
I feel good about myself.
I feel good about myself.
I feel good about the people around me.
I feel good about the people around
I
me.
feel goodness all around me.
I feel goodness all around me.
And it will follow me for the rest of my life.
And it will follow me for the rest of my life.
Cause I walk with good.
Cause I walk with good.
And I talk with good.
And I talk with good.
And I am good.
And I am good.
And that feels real good.
And it feels real good.
Good, better, best.
Good, better, best.
Never let it rest.
Never let it rest.
Until your good is your better.
Your good is your better.
And your better is your best.
And your better is your best.
Black people.
Black people.
You were once great.
You were once great.
You shall be great again.
You shall be great again.
Lose not faith.
Lose not faith.
Lose not courage.
Lose not courage.
Go forward.
Go forward.
Uplift the race.
Uplift the race.
Harambe.
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 Harambe. I forgot to turn off the record.
Yo,
But here,
let's go out to all my sisters, unappreciated or not.
I'm back.
Cause I just want to let you know you got it going.
I am back. Brother Kwame said, it is the inner head that accompanies the devotee on a long journey without turning back. The inner head. Let me go and upload this because I'm going to have to cut this something terrible, man. I'm going to have to cut it something terrible. But I know where to cut it at. Let's go in and rename it. For those that want to get their ancestors on the list, I should have told you all this at the beginning, but I didn't. So forgive me. You just hit us up on our email, and we got you. If you're on the email list, you know, you got to get yourself on the email list. We done told you several times how to do it, and I'll continue telling you. But I forgot to tell you today, so I'll tell you tomorrow. I remember to tell you tomorrow, because, you know, I forgot. It's hard. It's hard in this world. It's hard for a brother in this world sometimes to try to remember all the things. But family, right now, we're going to lift up our glass. Yes, indeed. We're going to lift up our glass to the present moment. We are in the present moment. We want to lift up our glass in this present moment. And right now, we are on Ujamaa, right? And we want to give all the Ujamaa babies a hearty round of applause. Yes, y'all. And you don't stop. Right? So we lift up our glass and we select this present moment. Right now, we are on Ujamaa, for those that don't know. And I ask you every day, I want you to open up your reticular formation and I want you to seek out Ujamaa. I want you to look for it. I want you to see where it's being practiced. I want you to see where it's not being practiced. I want you to start incorporating it in your life and incorporating the words that go along with this principle into your language. Here we go. Here goes some words for you. Cooperative economics is what Ujamaa means. The Modic principle that goes along with it is reciprocity. Gratitude is another word that goes along with it. We got the color green. You know what I'm saying? Green puts you in the Ujamaa mind state. Polarity is the Hermetic law. Male name is Yao, female name is Ya. We're lifting up our glass. We salute each and every step of the way. Family, we lift it up high. And we salute this moment and we say, Ashe. From this moment, we want to move rapidly. We want to move to the future. We want to toast our children's children onto infinity. And that's where I just came from, checking on my children, right? And you know what I'm saying? So we lifting up our glass and we salute them so that they can take time to toast us when it's our time. We lift up our glass. We say, Ashe. Then, family, we move to all of our relations. We lift up our glass. We salute all our relations and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations, family, it's a very simple journey from there. We're moving from all of our relations to that special toast that you might have. So here you go. I'm lifting it up for you. What is it? Okay. All right. Then we lift up our glass for all of our family that might need some healing energy. All of our tribe that might need some healing energy. Extended family, extended tribe. We sending out that balanced energy out and we say Ashe. From there, we move straight to that selfish toast family, lifting up the glass so that we can sip. You know what I'm saying? We got to remember ourselves, so we toasting ourselves. And I ask you every day, family, it's a very simple question. It's part of the process. Remember, it's a process. Process takes time. But in the time, you get mastery. Ask yourself, what is it that you need right now in this moment to move closer, move one step closer to the greater you? Every day, we're moving closer. We're lifting up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we lift up our tribe and we salute our tribe and we say, Ashe. Last but not least, family, we toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most enlightening, and the wisest individual in the room. Lift up our glass and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. As we say in Gye-Nyame, K-N. Hate to rush off like this, but you know, I like checking on my, you know, like looking out for my little girls when I can. So here we go.
Mr. Diddy.